Have you ever heard of not guilty by reason of mental insanity? Well, this is most likely due to a psychological assessment which is used to determine the competency to stand trial. It examines a person's mental state and ability to understand and participate in legal proceedings. It involves interviews, tests, and observations by trained psychologists and psychiatrists. They assess factors like cognitive functioning, understanding of charges, and ability to assess their defense. The evaluation aims to ensure fairness in the legal process by determining if the individual comprehends the charges against them and can assist their attorney in their defense. It's a critical step in safeguarding the rights of individuals with mental health issues within the legal system. What do you think of this critical step? Comment below. Due to these countries' extensive media coverage and detailed record keeping, we know the highest numbers of documented serial killers include the United States, United Kingdom, Russia, South Africa, and Germany. The United States leads with notorious figures like Ted Bundy and the Zodiac Killer. The UK has a history of infamous killers like Jack the Ripper and Harold Shipman. Russia's notable cases include Andriy Chikatilo and Alexander Pikushkin. South Africa's serial killers such as Moises Sitola reflect ongoing societal issues. Germany's history spans from Fritz Haarmann to Peter Kürten. Do you live in one of these countries? Who is your favorite serial killer to learn about? Comment below. Terry versus Ohio was a landmark Supreme Court case that established the stop and frisk procedure. It ruled that police officers can conduct a limited search for weapons without a warrant if they have reasonable suspicion that the person is armed and dangerous. Reasonable suspicion may include behavior such as suspicious or evasive movements. This decision balanced public safety with individuals' Fourth Amendment rights. Have you ever felt your rights were violated due to a lack of probable cause during a police encounter? Comment below. Fingerprinting, a method of biometric identification, works by capturing unique patterns of ridges and valleys on the fingertips. These patterns are distinctive to each individual and remain unchanged throughout a person's life. Fingerprinting was invented around 2000 BCE, but its modern application in forensic science emerged in the late 19th century, pioneered by Sir Francis Galton, and later refined by Sir Edward Henry. Today, fingerprinting is a crucial tool in law enforcement for identifying suspects and solving crimes due to its reliability and accuracy. What do you think of fingerprinting and its effects on modern-day forensics? Comment below. How many times have you walked by a serial killer? On average, it is estimated that a person in the United States walks by a serial killer about 36 times in their lifetime. This statistic highlights the unsettling reality that serial killers can blend into everyday life, often appearing as ordinary members of society. These encounters are typically brief and unnoticed, emphasizing the need for public awareness and vigilance to identify potential threats within the community. Subscribe and check back for more interesting topics that you should discuss as a true crime nerd. Ever wonder what happens to evidence when it is taken by police? The chain of custody is a process that was established in the early 20th century to ensure the integrity and reliability of evidence collected at a crime scene. It involves documenting each step of the evidence collection, handling, and transfer process. This meticulous record keeping prevents contamination, tampering, or misidentification of evidence, ensuring it remains admissible in court. The chain of custody is crucial for maintaining the credibility of the investigative process and securing convictions based on solid, uncontaminated evidence. For more information, subscribe and check back for more fun terms you should know as a true crime nerd. The suppression of evidence refers to the exclusion of evidence that was obtained illegally or in violation of procedural rules ensuring a fair trial. Notable examples include the cases of O.J. Simpson, where key evidence was suppressed due to police mishandling, and Dolry Mack, whose conviction was overturned due to evidence obtained through an illegal search. What's your opinion on the practice of suppression of evidence in legal proceedings? Forensic technology, a detective superpower in finding murderers, has evolved over the years. DNA analysis, starting in the 1980s, revolutionized investigations. Dental records have been used for identification since the early 20th century. Forensic entomology, studying bugs on bodies, has been around since the late 19th century. With these tools developed over time, investigators can crack tough cases and bring peace to victims' families.